If you're a parent right now, Tam,
Yeah,
you're probably spending a lot of time with your kids.
yeah.
However, one New Jersey mom recently got in trouble after a video came out of her teaching her 2-year-old how to work a stripper pole. The Neighborhood Talk posted the video to their Instagram asking if their followers thought this was appropriate. Well, many people did not, because it was reported that some of them even went as far as called the police, you guys, on this woman and social services on the mother. So, ladies, do you think that that's a fair response or a complete overreaction?
When they say work the stripper pole, what do they mean?
Did you like, okay, the video, the child was not twerking on the stripper pole. To me, again, I'm not a parent, but I feel like sometimes we over sexualize things that children think are innocent or don't view in a certain way. And I think that to me, the child was building wild arm strength that looked like something you could have seen in Cirque du Soleil. But also, I personally was not offended by it, but at the same time, I don't think everything is intended for Instagram, the internet, and social media, because you will get judged. And I think that could have been a private moment between her and her child that didn't need to be put out there.
Do you guys remember? Okay, I don't know if this is just me, but do you remember back in the day, if you were to dial those 3 numbers, 911, it was like the ultimate scary, like somebody's going to jail. Somebody is dying. Like I remember my friends like, you call it. No, you call it. And you would dial 911 and you'd say, no. People are calling the cops today about a kid that's on a pole. Are you serious?
Jeannie, I've never dialed 911
I'm trying to turn off my phone and it accidentally lets the emergency number come up. And I'm like, oh, no.
You got scared. Right.
Too.
What happened to that terror we used to have with respect to the authority that would come and do whatever it is that they're supposed to do with handcuffs and batons and guns? Like, what happened?
Of all, Karens ain't never had that terror. But in general, I just think that people also, I think a big problem is that people don't even know what the cops are for at this point. I mean, we never really see them serving us and protecting us. We only see them like protecting certain folks. We rarely see them actually like, they don't know the law. So there's no way for them to really uphold the law. So I think people have now decided that the cops are just like this community organization for their own use. And if we just got a better understanding of each other and how we can work as community, I feel like we wouldn't need to resort to calling the cops all the time on anything that feels like uncomfortable or wrong.
Tam, I want to throw this to you because as a parent, do you think that this was worth calling social services and the police over, or what are your thoughts?
To me, it's common sense. The child wasn't hurting. The child was smiling. The child did not look uncomfortable in any way. The mom was smiling and laughing. This is my thing. As a mom, I have been judged so many times. So knowing what that feels like, I don't like to judge other moms in their situation.
I love that about you.
People, what they do in their household, they're doing their best. I mean, do you? I do go by this motto though. Proverbs 22:6 is train up a child in the way he should, and when he is old, he will not depart. But that is for me and my household. That's for me. And again, we don't know this woman's history. We don't even know what she's using the pole for. I have a friend who uses a pole for exercises.
Yeah.
So that is the way I see this situation. The main thing,
it was not specified that this mother is a stripper, FYI.
And I have learned to never judge a parent unless that child obviously is, in danger or, clearly in a situation where they're unhappy, being neglected, abused. So that's what I have to say.
And we be seeing parents take videos of the kids. Like, I'm more concerned when I see parents like showing videos of their like 3-year-olds cursing up a storm, and twerking all crazy. And you're just like,
guys, there's countries where kids are being taught
adult behavior.
Yes, there's countries where kids are being taught how to shoot a gun and how to actually be in an army. Like, what are we talking about right now? Why are you calling cops?
Well, we're talking about what you said, the Bible verse, Bible scholar. Some people need to leave stuff. They need to leave stuff in their private possession, because when you put stuff on the internet, then people feel like they can comment on it. For me personally, I think a child should be a child, and there's some things that's inappropriate. They were trying to say like, oh, well, they have poles at the playground. This wasn't a pole in the playground. The mother had on like I think it was like a G-string bikini.
Oh,
so it's some suggestive things. And like I said, if she was going to do something like that, I think she did it for attention. She's going to get the smoke behind it, because there's just some people that's, for me, I wouldn't want to see a little 2-year-old, 3-year-old girl on a pole. And we have in a society, we have that.
Yeah. I agree with that. That's what I said. I said, I don't think she should have put it on the internet, because sadly, like my mom would say, there are some sick people out there that my mom would be like, yo, even though we may not see it that way, and we may not view it, and we may not sexualize it, someone else might.
I will say,
and she had good intention. I think she had good intention.
You are so right about that, Adrienne.
And she thought it was cute. But, in our society, that's why people called the cops, because they felt like she was not being a fit mother by teaching her. And sometimes children are impressionable. So, it's a lot. It was a lot.
And that's still a different phone number. If anybody feels concerned because you see some parenting that could be questionable or dangerous, there are child protective services, and that's a whole process to make sure that you get somebody who's accountable to check on the family.
I think they also called child protective services too. I don't know for sure if it was just the police. I think they were just trying to report her as being a bad mother. But I want to be perfectly clear about how I feel about this. I think that she was not hurting her child. That was her child. I just think she should have kept it off the internet, and we wouldn't be talking about this right now.